Thank you again for joining me this week. Today, we're continuing on with the Tainted Origin toy.
Perfect! I've been wanting to talk with you.
Regarding?
A corrupted region has appeared on Ambeskia, but you knew that, right?
Yeah, of course.
As for why that thing appeared, it might be my fault.
Why would it be your fault?
You probably heard all about it, right?
No, I have.
It's the end result of Aika almost turning into Dark Falls. The F-factors from Apprentice that I took in were taken away by that person, by Dio Hyunal.
Okay.
I think those factors are what made the corrupted region
Pardon me.
start appearing on Ambeskia too. The corrupted regions that appeared on Navarius and Lilipa were also caused by the influence of Dark Falls, or the profound darkness. Sorry, I'm okay. The choice I made back when I helped Aika, I don't regret it at all, truly. Looking back, I can see now that I caused problems for quite a few people, but I don't regret it. Because even though something bad happened as a result, I think I did the best that I could. But anyway, it seems that Xiao and Sierra hold a slightly different opinion. If me or Aika are really the cause, then it's strange that a corrupted region didn't appear 6 months ago.
So they're saying you're not responsible.
And even if we are one of the causes, there should be other reasons too, they said. But there haven't been that many events recently that could be causing this, right?
It's possible. The assault on the Ark shipyard.
Yeah. The assault by the people of Earth and Mother. The fusion of photon and ether. I suspect that to be one of the more probable causes, and it was perfect in terms of timing. The fusion of photon and ether might have affected the profound darkness. If so, we better do all we can.
Faulty evolution.
How unfortunate. I really thought Anga and the rest of them would understand my explanation.
You feel that way because you are focused on the Earth's future, my lord. A thing vulgar people can seldom comprehend.
Ophia, I won't allow you to speak contemptuously of Anga and the others at Arx.
Wow.
If they hadn't helped us, we wouldn't have made it this far. I expect you to be grateful.
I overstepped. Please forgive me.
As long as you understand.
Adam, sir. Arx, they've sent a message. It seems as if they're questioning your actions. It is a strongly worded message that unequivocally demands a response. Sir Adam, what exactly is...
There is no need to respond. My silence will speak volumes about my intent.
So, you're just gonna get them to attack you. You know that, right?
More importantly, how long has it been since you joined Earthguide?
Sir, you kindly took notice of me 10 years ago, and I have now served as a guard for 3 years and 4 months.
I see. 10 years. That's an instant compared to how long the stars have been shining. But I suppose it's quite a long time to humans. I thank you for your devoted service.
Not at all. Your guidance has led me to new strength and wisdom, sir. I, and all my strength, are at your service.
Look at his big ass eyes.
At my service? Let me correct you. Both my own strength and yours ought be used in service to the Earth, to bring about new evolution.
Evolution, sir?
Yes, humans and the Earth must change to produce new wisdom, return to the time of creation, and make a new Eden here in this world. And to take a form befitting that Eden, humans must evolve as well. Thank you for serving me, in spite of my flaws. Let's evolve into something perfect together.
Oh boy. Psycho. What the fuck did you do?
His body couldn't contain it. Evolving is difficult.
What have you done, my lord?
I fed ether into his body to have him manifest a form more suitably evolved. Mother's power is capable of so many things. The path of evolution must be the correct one, and as such, I'll need to do further trials and make adjustments along the way.
Forcible physical evolution? Sir Adam, if you do it by force, will the body not be warped and destroyed?
There are some bodies that can withstand it, Ophiel. I know, because I've seen it many times. Evolution occasionally involves sacrifice. That is true of anything. Well then, shall we be on our way, Ophiel? Let us be the midwives to Earth's rebirth.
Go.
Shortly after Adam retreated, we lost contact with the Earth Guide's Las Vegas headquarters completely. Other branches of Earth Guide have even sent messages to ARCs asking what's happened. It seems as though the members of Earth Guide don't know about Adam's true intentions either. His real aim was to steal Mother's power when she was weak, and then he said he was going to lead Earth to evolution. How can he do that?
That means that all this time, he was just using us and ARCs to pull this off. And you!
Adam cannot even conceive of the notion of having used you. It's never even crossed his mind. He believes that he is always doing good. On the contrary, it's unlikely he understands your reasoning at all. That is why he tried to convince you. To him, Mother is an evil being who abused the Earth. Naturally, he feels beyond reproach for killing her. And naturally, he believes stealing her power and using it to Earth's benefit is a just act. Perhaps the only just act.
Using it to Earth's benefit? Is he going to use Mother's power for evolution or something?
Yes, Adam's goal is evolution on Earth. He wants to make this planet like Eden once again.
It's not possible.
Put another way, he intends to remake the world using the power of ether. He must find it difficult to accept the loss of Eden and the absence of a god in this era. He still regrets his exile.
Fiend Phaleg, how do you know so much? What's your relationship to Adam?
Good question.
Consider him my opponent in the longest battle in human history. I wanted to kill him before something like this happened, but the unexpected got the better of me.
Kill him? You're planning to kill Adam?
Yes, that's right, young lady. That is the only way. Unlike Mother, he does not believe that his actions are wrong. He will never stop. Do you understand, young lady? I've no choice but to kill that man, for lack of a more apt term. Despite being your enemy, you hesitated to kill me. Do you really think you can kill a former ally?
I'm not important enough, or powerful enough, to decide who lives or dies. There's just one thing I can do right now. And that's to follow my heart. I won't lie to myself about what I want. I already decided that. And it won't change.
This person killed Mother. He casually slaughtered her just when reconciliation was in reach. Do you not hate him?
Of course I do. I'm not that nice of a person. I'm overflowing with anger. Still, that doesn't change my opinion. I'm going to stop Adam. I'll listen to what he has to say. Find out his plan. And stop it. Because that's what I want to do.
Young lady, would you be so kind as to tell me your name?
Hitsuki. Hitsuki Asaka.
Well then, Hitsugi, let us conclude our meeting here. After all, you and I are not allies. From now on, we will be competing with one another.
Why?
Each of us will apply all our strength to our goals. Me to kill Adam, and you to stop him. However, I do hope we both live, so that we can encounter each other at our full strength.
Whoa. What?
Now, would you be so kind as to escort me to Earth? I am sure that Arx is not so boorish as to turn away a guest without even an escort.
Kind of pointless to turn away a potentially strong ally for this. I hope this story is really going.
Tenga.
What is it, idiot? What did you come here for?
Scoot over a little.
There's a huge ass couch! Pick a side!
I wanted to see you looking all down.
Too bad for you. I'm not that down. I felt like things would turn out this way eventually.
So, you doubted Adam from the beginning?
He would always say senseless things. He had a spirituality that made it hard to believe he was a regular person. I think that's why he was able to form Earth Guide and attract all those followers in the first place.
Were you drawn to him too?
Yeah, why deny it? Guess you and I both got played.
True.
Only difference is Mother Core pulled your strings, and Earth Guide pulled mine. I was so overwhelmed trying to act grown up. All I could do was take the first hand that reached out. And it was Adam's.
Oh.
And what's so different?
It's that look. It's kind of pissing me off.
Huh, but you're actually being open and honest for once. It's not like you at all.
I guess so. Unlike someone I know, I made sure not to bottle everything up inside and hold it in until I explode.
Yeah, Corey really caused a lot of trouble.
Just gonna let that sail right by you, huh? Just when I thought everything worked out with Mother, all this happens. Earth's one problematic planet, huh? Making a lot of trouble for Arcs, too. The Mother issue was at least connected to Arcs, but this is entirely Earth's problem now. We've got to do something about it ourselves.
Henga, don't forget to lean on me, too. Huh? You told me to depend on you more, right? Because we're family and all. That goes both ways. I'm your family, too. Let's help each other out when we're in trouble.
I'm not so full of myself that I'm tempted to try to do things all on my own. I'll do what I can and rely on those I trust. I'm counting on everyone. Our friend, Corey, and you, of course. Let's do this, little sister.
Count on me, big brother. Oh, hello! Al. And Corey, too? Well, don't you two make an odd pair?
Inga and Hisugi were chatting, so I was taking a walk when Corey suddenly...
I'm good at reading a room. Didn't want to interrupt a private chat, so we third wheels just cooled our heels. Our friend isn't here either, so in that sense, I'm a third wheel too. So, let's do some third wheeling together. Aw, but it was a perfect opportunity to listen in. Sierra, what are your... or rather, what are Ark's thoughts on this whole situation?
Excuse me?
Well, Al and Mother are originally from our world, so their business is Ark's business. However, one could argue that the Atom situation isn't an Ark's problem, but instead an Earth-specific one. And because of that, you're worried about whether Arcs will help out. Yes. Like you said, no matter how big Arcs gets, we just don't have the manpower to take care of every single planet, let alone reason to. Even so, this entire incident began because of Mother's rise, and is a result of Al's rescue. So, don't worry, Corey. Arcs is officially here to help. We've already negotiated all over the place and got Admiral Ulk's approval.
Were you worried they wouldn't help us out, Corey?
Yeah, something like that.
It went without saying. They're our comrades, and comrades come running in times of trouble. And if you, Hisugi, or Inga are ever in trouble, that's what they'll do. Every last one of them.
Well said, Al. Succinct and most correct. Al's right, Corey. You, Hitsugi, and Enga are our comrades, now and forever. And Arcs does not abandon its comrades. Rest easy, because you can rely on us. Thank you. Oh, on that note, I have like a million questions about Earth's technology. I'm so curious. Like, Take PSO 2, for example. I think it might be possible for us to recreate its technology for cross-dimensional transport. PSO 2? Well, I've got it installed on this tablet right here. Borrow that for just a little teeny tiny bit? Oh, I see now. Once you've got the coordinates, you just... Ah, so that's how it is. Oh, I knew it! I knew if I could just see the real thing, I'd be able to figure it out. So as a show of thanks, I'll grant you ARC's full cooperation. Huh? Is that really all it takes? I'm just teasing. However, I don't think it's an especially hard decision given that you're asking for ARC's aid. We are your comrades after all. Isn't that right, Al?
Yeah.
What's happening? We're picking up abnormal readings of ether in the Las Vegas area. No, not just in Las Vegas. The amount of ether on Earth is rising. It's like it's blanketing the whole planet. Ow!
I've got a bad feeling about this. He's trying to force something to happen. Hurry! Hurry! Call everyone! We've got to stop it!
Off we go. Time to stuff this madness.
Thank you for the escort.
Did you get on the ship anyway?
It's not a proper thanks. But would you care to fight me? I can see just a hint of frustration in your eyes. Fear not, I jest. Such things have their time and their place, of course, and what we have here appears to be neither. That young lady, Hitsugi, was it? She looks well at last. Altogether different from when our paths last crossed. Everyone around her seemed to have strong wills, not just Hitsugi. They were very human. I will not give you credit for all of it, but they likely give that impression because they have you. How very splendid. I wonder why that man fails to believe in the strength, the vibrancy, the beauty of the human will. The people who live today have the ability to make progress on their own 2 feet, yet... An earthquake in Las Vegas?
Help me!
Oh, that's...
It cannot be. He turned into a phantasm. What have you done, Adam? Is this how you envision the evolution you so crave?
No. Our presences have vanquished. I expect no less, truly stunning.
You saw that as well. This is Adam's doing. He is forcing evolution on living creatures, birthing incompatible, mutated monsters. This forced evolution of his is wholly unwanted, a desecration of the present human life. We have no time to dawdle. If she is unsure or indecisive, I trust you know what to do.
Yes.
So this forced evolution twisted the members of Earthguide into mere shells of their former selves.
Precisely.
I don't want to believe it, but you did see it happen right in front of you, yeah?
Inciting an evolutionary change in the body. It's like with the false-spawn.
That's right! It seems especially ironic when you take into consideration that false-spawn were originally created from photons. Almost at the same time as the report, the entire Earth's ether level began to increase. It's as though the Earth itself is producing the ether. It's a clear anomaly. In accordance with the increase in ether, phantasms are appearing sporadically all over the world. Matoy and the Six are in the process of working with the local Earth Guide and dispatching the main ARC's forces to deal with these incidents. However, with the intensity we're seeing, forget stemming the tide, it's only going to get worse. There's no end.
So what are we gonna
It's
do?
like the ether is crying out over being forcibly changed. It's as if he's trying to remake the entire world. What's he trying to make with the ether? What do you think could make it behave like this?
He must find it difficult to accept the absence of a god in this era, and his loss of Eden.
So he's trying to give rise to a god? He sure seemed to think he was a god. Give rise to a god. Huh? Hitsugi? I thought you were joking, but...
Guide Earth, seek further evolution, reform the world, and bring about a new one. The shortest way for the guy to do what he says he wants to do is to create a god of creation, yeah?
Sounds like something right out of a myth. Some epic tale of the ancients. Don't we give our dreams form the same way? Fair point.
Should we do, Inga?
We'll stop that jackass. Like hell are we gonna let one guy screw up our planet because he thinks he's got it all figured out. We're not strong enough on our own, though. Even with Hitsugi, we still wouldn't be enough. That's why we need your help, too.
I'm going to help.
The people of Earth sure feel a strong sense of responsibility. Or maybe it's something to do with your nationality? I'll obviously be helping out too. ARCS isn't just about taking out Fallspawn, but the survey and continued survival of all planets.
That's going to be it for this week. I thank you for joining me.